let me get your thoughts. I mean, obviously, there's so many talented fighters around your weight class. So let me just ask you real quick. Give me some quick hits on these guys. I know you're saying that Devin Haney's a boring fighter, but who do you see winning that fight against Kambosos on June 5th?
Kambosos.
How come?
The fight's in Australia, and Devin Haney has no chin. Devin Haney's barely gonna win, and Kambosos is gonna crack the shit out of him. And Kambosos has no respect for him.
See, I personally think that Haney's getting a bad rap for that Linares shot. That he kind of dominated that fight. Yeah.
No.
What am I missing? What am I missing?
Haney got hurt by Jojo Diaz too.
Okay.
And those are in reality 2 126-pounders.
Okay.
And, Devin Haney broke a record. He broke a record. He's the first one to beat Linares that didn't knock him out. Linares been knocked out like 7 times. Oh, and then Gamboa, he didn't even drop Gamboa. Gamboa's been dropped now 23 times in his career. Like, I'm sorry, but Devin Haney is trash. I feel bad for him.
Wow.
He's a very inferior breed, and honestly, he has a weak genetic makeup.
And then what's your thoughts on where Ryan Garcia stands right now? I know he's supposed to be taking a fight around July, maybe against Cruz, maybe not.
I think Ryan Garcia is definitely in the top 3 for at lightweight for sure. I mean, Ryan Garcia has one of the crazy, like, bro, Ryan Garcia's, man, that hook is strong. That hook is strong. It's like he has nothing else but that hook makes up for everything else, you know? And it's fast, it's snappy, like it's beyond fast, you know? And if anyone wants to take a risk and jump into that damn hook, they're fucked.
All right, so you're not too worried that he's let too much valuable time get away from him. He's going to be fine. He's going to be the fighter that we've all expected him to be.
I mean, he's growing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I said, sometimes you just need time away from this sport, you know?
Yeah.
He took a little too much time off this sport for a young age. But like I said, he also has, you know, how many fights he got? Like 22, 23?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not like he took that much time off, you know? And, it's, you know, whatever injuries maybe he did have, you know, they would have healed over that course of the time he took off, you know. So he's coming in fresh, you know. The only thing wrong with, you know, not being in the damn gym is you're not learning and you're gaining a fuck ton of weight and your body is a little rusty, you know. But But you do a tune-up fight and then, you know, you get a nice fight after, you know, you do a real good camp after, you'll be good.
And then lastly, do you think that Teofimo Lopez is going to be okay? He's going to be the same fighter eventually again, or are you concerned at all? Okay.
Teofimo lost to Kambosos because he was injured. I know, because I saw Teofimo didn't spar for a month and a half before he fought Kambosos. Now, let me put this into perspective, right?
Has that ever been reported? Yeah.
What?
I don't know that that's ever been reported, has it?
I don't know if it has or hasn't, other than what I've said, but I was there because I was training at City, you know, and I've known Teo a very long time. You know, my dad's very cool with his pops. You know, Teo's my boy, and I remember like 3 weeks before the fight, I'm like, and Teo told me he was injured, and I'm like, hey, but dude, you got to spar whether you jab or whatever. You got to spar, you know, no matter what. He's like, no, I'll be all right, right. So he goes in like, I'm telling you, the week that he left, right? I remember I touched him right here on the forearm, and he started screaming, and I was like, "Oh, that's not fucking good." Yeah, I think he like ripped a ligament in his arm, in his right arm. So if you pay attention, he like in that fight, like even from the first round, like he was throwing that right hand all weird. He wasn't blocking because I mean I can only imagine. Okay, if your hand's injured, you could throw a punch, you could tap with, you could at least block, you know. But if your forearm's injured, you can't throw or you can't block, you know. And I feel that a lot of the things that he was getting hit with were things that he would normally block, you know.
Very interesting.
Honestly, I think it probably hurt him less to get punched in the face than to block the punch.
Oh my gosh, I got to go back and watch that now.
Yeah, and I feel that that's the reason why he came in so anxious in the first round to see if he could just get it out of it the first. They're like, oh, the Teal wanted to knock him out quick. No, I think he just had to because he knew he was injured, you know? Now, on top of that, I mean, asthma, like, you know, if you're not sparring and you have asthma, like, I know a few fighters, I'm not going to say who, you know, but they're pretty big fighters right now that have asthma, but they beat it by honestly sparring a lot. So, I mean, if you're not sparring a lot, I mean, you're not going to beat asthma. You know, you're not going to. Like I said, it was all a mess for Teal that fight, you know. But
Very
so
interesting.
Teal's gonna come back strong. You know, I wish he would have came back at lightweight. I think he's really good at lightweight. But we're gonna see where he is at 140. You know, he says that he's strong enough for 140. He feels good at 140. So we're gonna see what he does.
Yeah, it's been so hard for him at 135. I think it just makes sense. It just comes down to how he performs. But Rolly, look, I mean, I know you're getting ready to fully announce your presence on May 28th. Again, Showtime pay-per-view in Barclays Center against Gervonta Davis. Any last words before you go? We're all looking forward to the fight. I know you're going to be a big underdog, and you know sometimes we talk about betting on this show. Should we be jumping on this in a big way?
Hey, bet everything you got. Go to Circus Sports. Bet everything you got. Let's make this money. Well, I'm gonna get rich. Y'all gonna get rich. Everybody who bet on me gonna get rich. 20 people are gonna be broke. Dumbasses bet on Tank. Now, and I'm gonna say it like this. You know, this is my legacy moment. This is the start of my legacy. I'm by far the more marketable fighter. I'm better for boxing. I don't think anybody's questioning that I'm better for boxing. You know. So, I mean, like I said, we're gonna see May 28th. You guys are gonna see, and this is gonna be this is gonna be my legacy moment. I'm gonna knock this dude out. I'm gonna knock him the fuck out really bad.
Unbelievable, Rolly. Thank you so much for your time, buddy. We appreciate it. We'll see you in Brooklyn.
Perfect.